At the end of the tours, there's been a few times where Hogue and Bonesaw will chill in Philly, and for whatever reason, Twink and I will drive back without them. And it's a long 28-hour drive, just two dudes talking about anything and everything, and I don't know, it was really, really fun. Really enjoyed that time.
So we're gonna have a very special relationship on stage in that we're the ones playing the notes and everything. And so, as far as learning the songs and understanding which parts are more difficult, we've always had this little thing where if one of us makes a mistake, we always know it. He and I always know it, and it's usually kind of like an inside joke, or like I know that part's hard for you, or it's hard for me. You're like, what are you doing? And Twink has this funny, little look he always gives, kind of like when we're on stage if I really screw up. So I'm really gonna miss that kind of interaction on stage that we've developed over such a long time, and just in general the way on stage that we're able to play off each other. He and I are the ones who are so mobile, and we're the red team off on the left side of stage. So everything from just those mistakes, or every time I do Black is Back and I do the little pick slide and the little sound, he always like pulls off my shoulder like he's doing this little move. And so I'm just gonna miss all those little communication things that we've developed over the years. As my red teammate on stage.
One of my favorite stories about Twink happened not too long ago at the show at Stubbs that actually wasn't a show at Stubbs. Never happened. Plumbing problems or whatever. But we got there, and there's an area around back behind Stubbs where the bands can park. And when you go earlier in the day to sound check, they give you a parking pass. Anyway, long story short, Smell had gotten there before us. He didn't display his parking pass. And when we got there, his car was getting towed. So at first we were like, sweet, let's just take, there were no spots in the parking lot. We were just like, let's just take this poor sap's spot because his car's getting towed. And then we got closer to the car and we're like, oh snap, that Smell's car. So Twink's like, ho, get out! And he was telling me to like go run down the tow truck driver and tell him like stop. So I got out. I think I was like eating dinner or something. So I got out sort of leisurely, and I like went out to grab the guy, but he started accelerating and he turned the corner, and he was like gone. And I was like, oh damn! And I walked back to the car. Right when I turn around, I see Twink sprinting past me. He's just like, you suck, Hogue! And he's that sounded like Smell actually, but you suck, Hogue! That was a little bit better. But he ran by me, and he sprinted, dead sprint, faster than I've ever seen him run. And he went sprinted for 200 yards, down all the way almost to 35, and he stopped the driver. I thought there was no way the guy would even stop, but the tow truck driver stopped, and Twink was like, just hold on. His pass is in there. In the end, the car still got towed, and Smell had to pay the fine. Actually, he just lost the court case. But it symbolized Twinky-P's loyalty to his friends and his bandmates, and the literal distance he will go to try to help those people out.